around. Oh, I've got writing on. Well, that's not bad for a first line. There was some writing, part they're writing on. Just play it. Well, it doesn't take long. Vape case. I don't know if battery's in that or not, but we'll take it out anyhow. A bit of markings on that. Well, just picked a bit of rubbish up. Probably off a phone or something. So that'll go in bin. I'm going down to pick something up that were rubbish, but a bit of an early pipe, I think. Well, it's turned out to be a bit of a pipe, but a tiny little bit of blow white on there. Oh, even more on the other side. Oh well. 2 for the price of 1. A bit of a heel there. It's got markings on. Oh, we'll take that. Another vape case. Oh, bottle top. Okay, let's see if it is anything. It might be a polite lip. Oh, that's a whelp shell. Oh, a bit of a mixing bowl there. I'll leave that bit. And the third one for today. Number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. And that's a Lost Mary one, but I don't think we've lost Mary because she's here. And another one. I think everybody just smokes them all there and they just chucks them over. Yeah, bit of sod glaze, probably a bit of an inker blacking pot. And another one. I think there's one up there as well. Yeah. And another one there. Oh, I just switched off and I spotted another one. I think I'll just keep on and walk, just keep it pointed down. Oh, I can't see any more glistening. There's something there. Oh, that plasticker. Feels like ceramic. Got a hole in it. Some markings on there, but it also looks like a worn down cotton reel. But I'll take it and see what it is when I clean it up. Oh, some bit of electronics there. So get that out. And another one. The flag stump to the New World. Kiwi passion fruit guava. A bit of plain there, and a big sword there. That might be plastic though. That's a nice design. But we'll get it out at River anyhow. So we'll see what's way along there. Apart from vapes, nothing too much. A few little bits of pipe. But Let's see if we can find anything else. Well, I just picked a bit up thinking there was nothing on it. And there's a little bit of a crown there. Well, it maker's mark on the bottom of the cup. Oh, I spotted a little bit of colour here. Only a tiny little bit. Since we haven't found all that much pottery, I might just take that little piece. Bit of embossing on glass. I think that might be quite modern. With some gin or other spirit bottle. I'll take it anyhow. Well, let's move further along. Go up this way. Well, lots and lots of vapes off from down there, but if you want to mudlark on the Thames, you do need a licence from the Port of London Authority. Well, there's a few big budgies here. I'll see if they want a bit of feed as well. Oh, that looks like a bit of an insulator there, I think. Yeah. I'll leave that here, I might just pick that up way back. Just have to go back up there yet. But we'll see if there's anything on here. Well, we've spotted one bit of colour. We'll have it shadow. Oh, a nice little bit. Well, I thought I spotted something with more colour on. The biggest coloured piece to date. It's just scenery. Oh, what are you three doing? No, I don't think that's willow. We haven't found any willow today though. That airport's just over to the side. I just spotted something and it has colour and it's got writing. So, probably southwestern. A railway cup. It's not plate shaped. thought that was the heel of a pipe, but it's not. That is a doll's leg. Hey! I've now got a leg to go with the arm that we found. A little bit just at the edge. Oh, that's a bit more of that little bit of plate I found earlier. It is not more of that house there. Well, I thought that was plain until I turned it over. Big chunk of Asiatic. As prevalent as willow is. I'll just pick this chunk of iron up. But I think there's a glass lens in the concretions there. Probably a bit of a screwdriver or something. A chisel. But I'll leave that bit. Oh! Spotted some blood. Come here. Ah! At long last. There's always some willow. A bit of a ceramic indicator, insulator, not indicator. I think I'm running these teeth in for red rum. Top or not. It's been there a bit. I think it's just the screen bit. Oh, it's just the metal bit. It's just the cover. I can leave that. Right, a few finds from another trip down to the Thames. But before we start on them, let's talk rubbish. Look at that lot. 14 of them altogether with that. some bit of computer stuff. But I've got all batteries out, so they'll go a bit battery recycle and this. But thing is with these, what these are, they're the inside of one of these. So all that plastic has been smashed off, and all the plastic is in the river. But at least we've got these, and we've got the batteries out. But for one spot, that is, well, unthinkable. And they took some getting out, did some of them batteries and all. Right, now to the good stuff. Well, reasonably good stuff. Nice big chunk of Asiatic. So, probably a quite oldish bottle, I think. It looks to be hand blown, going off the markings going up the inside. And that looks to me an applied lip. But probably late 18s, early 1900s. You can never tell with them. And a shell. I'll pick that up because it was nice. And again, a few tiny little bits, some double-sided. But there weren't that much, because being a very pebbly beach, everything tended to be all broken up. And another one double-sided, very, very worn and abraded. And this, it's a pity there's not more of that house there. Be nice to have the full pattern there. And another bit of blue, again, only part of a pattern. Probably a jug or a vase or something like that, maybe a bowl. And again, another bit of blue. Looks very Asiatic. A little bit on to the side, so probably part of a big soup bowl or something like that. Or even a wash bowl decorated on inside and out. And this, I thought there were markings on one side or the other, but I think they were just little scratches. Does look like a cotton reel, but I think it's some sort of insulator or part of a radio or even a TV or something like that. That's where the wire would have been wrapped around it and fed through them. But interesting little find. And a few bits of pipe. One of the reasons I kept them, we're writing on. Still trying to make out what they say and what they are. That one looks like it would have been part of a quite ornate one. That's a very small one. Could even be a child's bubble pipe. It doesn't look burnt in there, but you never know. And that, put them down for now. You can make out, is it an E? Yeah, E. It's an E and an I on the heel. So I might be able to identify that. I might not. And I spotted it and I thought, well, thought it was a bit of pottery, but no, it's a bit of plastic. But I don't know what it's been. Don't think it was a comb or even part of a fan. Unusual shape. And a bit of willow, and there's always some willow. Now it's a pity there's not more of that, because that's just the maker's mark on the base of a cup. Might be able to identify it from that, but you have to have a good clue of what it is to start, where you would start to look for it. I'll just pick that up because, like I say, a bit of embossing. It's probably quite modern. Probably off a gin or some spirits bottle. And this, when I saw it rolling about at the edge of the water, I thought, oh, it's a heel. And I went to pick it up and I thought, oh, there's no hole in it. That is a doll's leg. Missing the top bit where it nips in, like ties onto the body. But you can just make out the dark boot, shoe. But yeah, that's the first one for us. I found a hand with a bit broke off the top again. And people seem to find lots of these, but like I say, we're not finding them. And finally, this Southwestern Railways, and I'll stick a picture up of a full cup. But it's a pity there's not more of that, because it's just nice. But at least I can identify what it's from. Oh, I forgot that little bit. Some ceramic wire connector insulator type thing. Well, connector. Probably part of a light fitted or something. Well, let's see which ones of them end up in the frames of fame. Alright, I've sorted a few bits out. Now for a change, I'm going to use one of these longer frames. I've run out of the littler ones. Oh, that looks nice. I should have picked more to put in, but some of it's a bit loose. But it'll do for now. Well, it's goodbye from both of us down the Thames today. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you on another one.